Well, there is still major flooding in the Logan area as the Logan River continues to swell. Carly Madsen is there. And Carly, we heard earlier a couple of hundred homes could be impacted by this flooding.
Yeah, Sharon, where I'm standing here is one of the local streets in Logan. Usually you wouldn't be able to see the Logan River from here, and at the moment it's water as far as the eye can see. I just spoke to a local that's taken some goods down to his family who are actually stuck in one of the homes on the other side of this floodwater. It's become a bit of an island in there. They can't get in or out, so the only way to take things in is by boat. He said that further in there, the water is so high that it is above the power lines. He estimates maybe 11 metres high. Taking that boat in, you can imagine just how tall some of these power lines are here. So the water is over the top of those power lines, and he's having to navigate across, in some circumstances, across the power lines. Thankfully, the power's cut, so he is safe, but just an unbelievable amount of water in there. I've been told that even just in the last day, the amount of water that's come in, it's actually the distance between these two power poles is how much it's risen in the last day. An amount of water that locals here have never seen. I've got another local with me here, Robert, and he's lived in the area for most of his life. Robert, come in and have a bit of a chat to us. What do you think about the amount of water in here, and how does that compare to what you've previously seen?
Oh, it's quite shocking. I've never seen nothing like it in like 15 years of being around this area. It's quite inundated. There's all new estates and everything up that end. They've probably all been flooded. I've only been there like maybe 5-10 years. Never seen it this bad before ever. You can usually see the road. You can't usually see much water. So yeah, it's quite bad.
And there is, like we've heard, possibly a couple of hundred homes in this area that are impacted. What do you know about the homes that are on the other side of this?
Oh, as far as I know, that yeah, they would be quite flooded. I've been told myself that there was an SES boat launched earlier today to do a rescue in there, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's quite a few people stranded in some of them houses.
And what's the feeling across this area in terms of like the anxiety that no one really knows exactly when it will peak? There's possibly even in the next couple of days more rain on the way. How does that sit with the locals here?
Yeah, not a lot of people are liking that. They just want to get the stuff cleaned up and move on, you know, but they can't be too sure. They start cleaning out, then they're worried about more coming in the next few days. So everybody's on edge. They're just trying to take it bit by bit, time by time, do a little bit of that, a little bit, and see how they go.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Robert. We have heard that the Logan River inland is starting to drop slightly, but all around here the levels are definitely well over major flood levels. So a very scary and anxious wait to see if it will drop, or in the next couple of days there's possibly even more rain, whether it will continue to rise, Sharon.
Let's hope it drops rather than rise. Thank you, Carly.